What a difference a week can make. The weather cooperated and productivity exploded. I'm happy to report that some major progress was achieved this week. Monday was dedicated to preparing as much ground as possible for sod. The focus was getting sod down on 6 and 8 green surround, as well as 12 approach. All hands were on deck finishing up the final detail work on the massive greenside bunker on 6. Sod trucks rolled in first thing Tuesday morning and bentgrass sod was laid on 12 approach. The goal is to use as much big roll sod wherever possible. The larger rolls go down faster and have less seams than traditional pallet sod. The steeper slopes and more intricate areas where big roll sod isn't feasible, pallet sod will be laid. Of course, now that we got all the sod in the ground, we get a full week in the 90s. But hoses are plentiful and our staff is doing all we can to keep the new sod alive. As the summer days grow shorter, managing the new sod will become easier. Remember, the sod needs time to root and establish before it can be judged. Harvesting, transporting, unloading, and laying sod is a delicate and time-sensitive operation, especially with temps in the mid-90s. As we move forward, sod will be lost, but it will be replaced as needed. We have achieved a major milestone, as 5 of the greens were officially seeded this week. After RGD has completed the final floating of the green, it is handed over to us. Now it is up to the greens department to grow in the new greens. The involved process of seeding requires a number of steps, staff, and time. The first step in the process is to apply a number of pre-plant products to the surface. This will ensure adequate fertility when the plants begin to germinate. Once the products have been applied, the sand is watered to achieve an ideal moisture content that will be firm yet also retain the dimples pressed into the sand by the knobby tires. The dimples will act as pockets for the tiny bentgrass seed to fall into. Now for the actual seeding. A drop seeder is precisely calibrated to apply 1 pound of seed over 1,000 square feet. Number 2 green required 10 pounds of bentgrass seed. The greens are seeded in 2 directions to assure uniform distribution of seed. After the green has been seeded, it is rolled. The roller not only smooths the surface, but also pushes the seed into the greens mix. Ideally, we want the surface to be as smooth as possible at this stage in the growing. Small imperfections will be addressed with additional rollings and frequent light top dressings. To achieve germination, it is vital that the surface stays moist. The newly seeded greens will be lightly watered throughout the day.